What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Vlogtober day 27. Disclaimer, my sound that I have for this intro is not working, so I just gonna hear my voice until I fix it. But I hope you all enjoy this story time. So, as y'all can see, I'm just sitting, chilling, coming with a little story time. Even though it's Vlogtober, we vlogging, but still, this might be a little vlog with just a little story time in it. But today, this story time is going to be about my first time getting on an airplane. Like, any place that I ever went to, like, outside of Cleveland, I drove. I mean, I was in a car. My first time getting on an airplane. So, I was going to a wedding in Tampa, Florida. I was going to a wedding or whatever. And I knew I was going, though. I knew I was going, but it was like, I was scared. Like, it really didn't hit me until we was actually on our way. Because honestly, I really never been nowhere with my family for like, I don't really go nowhere. I don't really go out of town. I've never been away from like my whole family. I was with my auntie though. I was with some people I grew up with, like church family and stuff. But besides that, I left my mama, my dad, my brothers and stuff. I don't usually leave them. Like, if I go somewhere, I'll probably be them. But I went with my dad and my brothers. No, was it my brother? I don't think my brother was born. I went with my dad and my brother and his baby mama to Alabama when my cousins used to live in Alabama. But I don't really be that far with my family, honestly. I don't. So it was like, it really didn't hit me. It's like I wasn't worried about being away from my family. It was what I was worried about being on the airplane because like I never been on an airplane before. But like I knew she got the ticket, everything. She got the ticket and everything else. Or whatever. And I packed my stuff up. I had ended up grabbing my jacket. I grabbed my jacket, but I ended up forgetting it. I guess I had left it in the car because my mama and my best friend, my sister, they was with us. They the one that took us there, over there. So while we was on our way to the airport, we was literally close to the airport too. I started crying because I was scared. My aunt's like, "You don't want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to go." Because I wanted to go because I never been on an airplane before. And my best friend was going to be there. So, you know, I wanted to go. Or whatever. So then that's when I was sitting there and I was crying while I was in the car. This was like when I was 14, I think, 13 or 14. I think no, it wasn't when I was 13 or 14. Had to be like 12 or 13. But yeah. So when we get to the airport or whatever, we got the car. I don't know how I ended up forgetting my jacket though. So we got there, my mama and them. They walked us in there. They walked us in. I gave my mama and them a hug and my kids. My mom was recording us leaving the gate, and she was crying because like she not used to being away from me like that. Like she is usually there. Like she usually with me. She don't leave me that far. So like she be emotional or whatever. And so when we got there, we sat there for a minute. We ate. We had ate some food because I think we had like an hour or two before we got on the plane. Maybe like an hour, I think. So we got some food or whatever. We was sitting there just chilling. Then it was time for us to board the plane. Now when we board the plane, I was cool. Like I was straight. Like I would stop crying. I stopped crying. I was okay. So we got there, we got in on the plane or whatever. You know, I sit by the window. Even though my auntie was supposed to sit by the window, but I sit by the window. But the crazy thing about it is I am a tall female. I am a tall female. And this plane was little. I'm gonna insert the picture of the plane that was on. Where you all see that deer at and you all see it's like a little blue sky behind it. It was not like that. That whole part was white. So y'all can see what kind of plane I get on because I can't say the name. I don't remember the name of it. But I remember the colors. It was green and white. Or it was a small plane. It was me by the window. My auntie was in the middle and this white person sitting next to her. And like it was so small and it's like we gotta sit straight up, like just straight up. I can't lay back or at least try to get comfortable, because I just had to stay straight up or whatever, like straight up. So, you know, we get it. I turned my phone off or whatever. Turned it off. My best friend was on the same plane I was on, my best friend, but they was like a couple seats back. I could see her though. But my best friend was on the plane too. She wasn't scared. I don't think she was not scared. So we end up taking off, and we was taking off fast. I never knew the plane took off that fast. So when we was taking off, I'm like, why is we taking off so fast? Like, we just taking off kind of fast for no reason. Right, so yeah, so we got up in the air. It was weird. I was scared. I was shaking. We got up in the air because like we was leaning like this, going up in the air or whatever. So I was shaking. I was scared. I was just shaking, and I forgot my coat. Like, it wasn't even the fact that I was cold. It's just that I was scared. And my auntie kept asking me like, "Shay, you cold?" I'm like, "No." She like, "Why you shaking?" And I didn't say anything. She kept saying, "You is cold," but it's like I wasn't cold. It's just that I was just shaking because like I ain't never been on an airplane before, and I never been that high. So it's like when we got up there, it was like it looked nice. Like it was nice weather. You see the clouds, you see the sun. I can see space, like the little stars and stuff. When I look up there, like I caught a headache every time I look up there. And it's like if we was getting closer and closer up to space, for real, like I'm dead serious. Like I went to sleep. I was dozing off. I went to sleep for a couple minutes, woke back up, and then like we was higher. I couldn't really sleep for real because like I'm the type of person that like watch movies where planes be crashing, and everything else, like planes be tripping when you in the air, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't trying to lose my life. Okay, crazy part about it is I had to go to the bathroom and everything. Like I couldn't get up. I did not want to get up because like I had to go to the bathroom. I waited till we got off the plane to go to the bathroom. We was just chilling on there or whatever. And I was just on my phone. I was on Musically at the time. You know, they had Musically. I was just on my phone watching YouTube and stuff. I mean, not watching YouTube. I was on Musically. That's what I was on. Watching Musically videos. And, you know, we were chilling. I kept dozing. I would sleep like at least 2-3 times. Because I think our flight was, it was like 3 or 4 hours. We really got there in 2 hours. And the crazy part, I never knew that planes really be going fast up in the air, but it looks slow. But like when I look up in the sky, I can really see the plane. They be gone. But I know like people on the plane, they just be going slow, it look like. So yeah, and then we got there in like 2 hours. We got there fast too though. When we went to Tampa, Florida, you know. Then, you know, when we got to land, and my ears was messing up, and I'm like, I can't hear out my ears. She like, your ears popping when you get ready to land. Your ears popping. She like, you need some gum. So my ears was just messed up. It eventually popped though. It eventually popped. I think it popped a day after. I think. But it was popping. It was popping. She like, you needed some gum or whatever. And by the time we got to Florida, it was almost dark for real. I don't know what time our flight was, but it was almost dark for real. By the time we got there, like the sun was setting. So we got the flight, whatever. And we, you know, we went to the beach. We went to stores. And Florida, Tampa, Florida is really a nice place though. Like it's nice. Like we were surrounded by water, like water. And like where we was at, it was water. It was nice. The place that we stayed in was nice too though. And it was hot though. It was hot. And they got salt water, man. I remember when I got in the water, some water got in my mouth. I got salt water. It was nasty. But I had called my mama. After I got the flight. I told her how it was or whatever. I told her how the flight was. Oh, then on our way back, And on my back, it was cool. You know, I was calm. You know, I wasn't shaking or nothing. I was chilling. I don't know. I'm not for sure if I went to sleep again or not. But yeah, it was cool. Now when we got back to Cleveland, we was literally downtown. We was flying over downtown. It was something wrong with the plane. It's crazy. It was something wrong with the plane. And I knew it was something wrong with the plane because like the plane just wasn't feeling right. For real, for real. Like it wasn't. I don't know. I just had to feel. I had to feel something wrong with the plane. My auntie even said the same thing. There was something wrong with the plane too. And we landed. I was cool. You know, I was happy to be back home. I was happy to be back home and see my family and stuff. I had got me a shirt. It's somewhere in my bucket somewhere. But the words starting to come off of it. And one thing about it, when like I think we went through the clouds and you know the turbulence, so it was just shaking. I'm like, what is wrong with the plane? I'm like, why is the plane shaking? She's like, we going through the clouds. I'm like, okay, but why is the plane shaking? I be paranoid. I don't trust planes. I watch too many movies, even though I know they acting. Planes be crashing and stuff. Man, especially when I heard about the 9/11, where the plane was hijacked. But it's still, anything can happen anytime. And I was scared. I was so paranoid. I did not know what to do. I literally did not know what to do at all. And I was paranoid. But it was a nice experience, though. It was really a nice experience. I really go on the airplane again. Now, for when I get ready to go to college and move where I want to move to when I turn 18, I'm not getting on a plane for number one because I want to move to Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia is 10 hours away. I'm not about to be on an airplane for no 10 hours. For number one, I'm tall, okay? I can't just sit straight up like this. My back gonna start hurting. Like right now, my back is hurting. Like my back be hurting while I'm laying down and stuff. And I'm not about to be on a plane for no 10 hours. I would really go to sleep early, wake up at 4 in the morning. And I'll be there by like the nighttime. Cause I really drive to Atlanta, Georgia though. Because it's a college, like I was gonna go to a college, I was like 30 minutes, like no, 3 hours away. But like I'm not just about to do that so then I can move to Atlanta, Georgia. Like I might as well should just go to a college where I want to move at. So then I can have my own house and I can still go to college too. So yeah, that is my experience about being on the plane for the first time. Hope you like this story time. You feel me? Hope I like it. Real quick, little short story time. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications to get notified whenever I post. Follow me on all social medias. It will be in the description below. And stay tuned for Vlogtober Day 27. Peace.